Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo here. Welcome back everyone. Today I am sharing my Halloween home decor with you as part of a home tour collaboration. Daveda Lane is hosting this collab and I want to thank you Daveda for including me in this collaboration. And guys, go ahead and check out all the other home tours. I'm going to have all their channels linked down below in the description. So as many of you know, I just finished hosting HALLOWEEK, which was a week-long series of Halloween-themed DIYs. So you're going to see how I displayed all of them here. And I'm just going to share with you the few little areas that I was able to switch out from fall to Halloween in the last 3 or 4 hours. So up here is my Dollar Tree sign. You guys probably have seen that stacked pumpkin sign there from the Dollar Tree. All I did was go ahead and change out the hat with some scrap fabric. These are my characters from Target, a little boo sign from the 99. I did put a pumpkin here in one of my bird cages, and I used that little Dollar Tree witch's hat on this little cat from the 99. And there's our fun little DIY witch's broom. So then coming down here on my little hutch, this is our little pumpkin banner that we made using that pumpkin corrugated vertical sign from the Dollar Tree. Just using some scrap fabric from Walmart on that. And then over here is a fun find. This is a little boo sign here on the side that I just picked up the other day at Party City, and it was $1.99, you guys. Sometimes they have really great deals in there, so I really like it with the burlap, orange and white and black, and I just picked that up for $2, so that was a really good steal. So up here on the top shelf, you guys have probably recognized a lot of my DIYs, including the little sign kitty cat. And then down here, I just used my trick and treat jars that we made in our series. I did use those pumpkins that are little boxes from the DT, my sign from Walmart, my votive cat holder from Walmart, and then the little boo jar and kitty cat are from Target. And then our little candles back there on the right are our last day 7 craft from HALLOWEEK. Now that little boo sign you see with the little ghost was also something I picked up at Party City. I just think fairy lights make everything look better. So of course I had to add some fairy lights up there on top. So I just decided to go ahead and concentrate all of my orange and black and white over here in this corner in the kitchen. Now if you guys look back there in the back of my hutch, you'll see the black and white stripe. That's actually wrapping paper from Michael's. So I just wanted a way to switch out the color scheme over here and really do it up for Halloween. So I picked up some wrapping paper for $1.50 in the front bins there at Michael's, and I just lined the back of the shelf there. There's that little boo ghost I was talking about from Party City, and I did put a candle in my boo bowl from Target. There's quite a few things I didn't even get a chance to use because I was literally doing this in a couple hours. So this may change, but this is our first go around. So down here on this shelf, you guys will see the potions and poisons we made during HALLOWEEK. That little trick or treat sign there in the corner is a Party City find. It was only $1.49, the same as that little ghost one. Over here are my Walmart vintage characters. That pumpkin witch is from Walmart. Back there's the Haunted Mansion box from DT. This little kitty cat is actually from Walmart. It was $5. And the little boo kittens, the pumpkin man and kitty girl, and also the trick or treat sign are all from Walmart. The felt pumpkin gentleman back there was $3 from Target. I think the stores did a super good job this year with bringing out a vintage vibe, and I've never decorated for Halloween before, you guys, so everything I've either made or purchased just this year. So the kids woke up all excited because we've never done this before. It's always been fall and harvest. Now let me take you guys into the living room and show you what I did in there. So here in my living room, when you first come in, this is a bench my husband made for me. I just purchased a pillow cover from Amazon, actually. It was under $3. And then, of course, I just threw in a little hedgestone from the 99 and some Target pumpkins into a little planter that I have. Didn't do too much over here. So here's a little close-up of that pillow. It's really velvety and soft. I'm really surprised at how much I like it. It was, I think, $2.80 some odd cents. And I just wanted to keep everything in the living room really simple, neutral, and kind of apothecary themed. So I ordered this back in the summer, knowing that it would take a while to get here. Here's my little bench, and then we'll pan over to a few more areas here in the living room. So over here we have a little entry area, and up here on this shelf I decided to use my boo sign from Walmart. It was $3 and change. I really like the font. This is a ghost figure that I picked up at Target for $6, and then the little ghost votive holder is another Walmart find. And in my frame I have one of my favorite Halloween pictures. So this is one of my favorite Halloween pictures. I was like a fortune teller gypsy, threw it together at the last minute. My husband was Indiana Jones, and we had a little skeleton, a Halloween princess, she's wearing a tiara, and little Chewbacca. And as you can see, it was way past Chewbacca's bedtime, and he had an upset tummy. He's trying to scarf down a hot dog there. So our church is really big on Halloween, and it's your one opportunity to host your neighbors well. So as our pastor says, hand out a full-size candy bar, guys, because there's nothing fun about a fun-size candy bar. So that backdrop is actually a tablecloth that I painted, and we used it as a photo backdrop. It was a lot of fun. All right, so over here, don't worry guys, I never leave open flame all by itself. I just do this for the recording, really, for you guys. So on my little bench, I just have this really cool skeleton dog. I got him at the 99-cent store. He was $1.99. He's probably 20 inches tall. He's really big. And his jaw moves. The kids have already been playing with him. Under my bench, I did use my ice cream maker bucket, and I just put a throw in there. And up above here, this is just a little hanging sign I picked up at the 99-cent store. It was only 99 cents. I really like it. It's on a neutral burlap background, and it's covering up the fact that the kids' pictures aren't here yet. Over here on my table, I did sort of an apothecary style setup. I did use some creepy cloth. I want to make a sign for above here. I just ran out of time. These are some spiders that I just clipped onto the creepy cloth from the 99-cent store. And I really just kind of used some things I already had and then added stuff into my cloches for this. Of course, you guys will probably recognize that little skeleton in the jail from my Goodwill Challenge video. I really like that little key holder that I'm using as a skeleton jail. And I just used a few of my stands that I've made and just a few things around the house just to kind of dress it up and make it more spooky and more of a collection over here. So what I did is I put a hand that I got from the 99-cent store with a white pumpkin in it under the little cloche there. That's the tall one by the mirror. And then I love this mirror. It was a thrift store find. I paid $15 for it. I adore it. It's just an old paned window with a mirror behind it. So as you guys can see, I just put little tids and bits together. I did already have most of these items. I added my fairy lights behind the creepy cloth, and it looks a lot better when the lights are turned down, but then you guys wouldn't be able to see anything. So there's our little skeleton. He's from the 99-cent store. You know, these little pumpkins are from Target. and I reused a few things that I picked up this year in this little tin tray I picked up at the thrift store. A couple Dollar Tree glass bottles. They're empty now. These ones are actually from Michael's. I put spiders in one and I put eyeballs in the other. When I had it decorated for fall, I had pumpkins in one and I had acorns in the other. This Eye of Newt and the other little bat's wing jars are from the 99-cent store. So you guys probably recognize a few things from my other home tours, my cloches, the pedestals that we made as part of our DIY for fall. I just reused them, putting some peat moss in there. Here's my little salad tongs from the Dollar Tree and a Target pumpkin. This little hand is pretty cool. It's from the 99-cent store. It's just like a little ceramic deal. And I already had that pumpkin. When I went through my white phase, I painted all my orange pumpkins white. So as I told you guys, I've never decorated for Halloween before. I want to put something in the other glass jars, so please comment down below if there's something I can pick up like at Dollar Tree, something super simple. I was thinking maybe more moss. You guys can see I stuffed a pumpkin in that little candle holder up there. The kids are in love with this skull. It is from the 99-cent store, and I just put it in my Target cloche that I got on clearance. This littler cloche was from Holler way back, and that little rat is from the Dollar Tree. So I like how this area came together. I was thinking maybe even some colored water in the jars, but I do have kids, so I want to be careful about that. Let me go ahead and share with you guys a few more of my favorite Halloween pictures. This was at Disneyland, the kids and I. This is when my little guy wanted to be an exterminator. He was 2 years old and my husband was his spider. So I made both of those costumes. Over here is when my husband was so gracious to be Captain Hook so that the kids could be Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. And then this is one of my favorite costumes I've ever made. My daughter wanted to be spaghetti. I think she was about 6 years old. So I was her salad. Those are croutons. And together we were the dynamic duo of dinner. Everybody really liked it. And this is one of the other years that I made a costume. My little guy wanted to be a Pokemon character. I couldn't even tell you what the name of it was. And that's Darth Maul, you guys. And Dorothy. So it was Darth and Dorothy and Pokemon year. So I'm sure these topiaries look familiar. I did go ahead and add them to 2 urns that I have that I've thrifted through the years. Now they don't match exactly, and actually one of them was white, so I ran outside and spray painted it. This skull sign is like a planked wood sign. It is from Party City, and you guys, it was $3.99. I had them price check it because I couldn't believe it. So all I did was put up the topiaries we made in HALLOWEEK, and I went ahead and hung some creepy cloth, super simple. Now over here, I used my thrifted clock in some cages. They're supposed to be like shelves. They're from Hobby Lobby. I got them a few years back on clearance. I just did some twinkle lights and I added this fun skeleton guy that looks like he's contemplating eternity next to the clock there. And he was from the 99-cent store. So over here by our fireplace, I just have a cinnamon broom from Trader Joe's. These candles are from Costco. They're battery operated and I love them. This skeleton I picked up today, you guys. He was 10 bucks from Walmart and it's a little creepy, I'll admit, because he's the size of a small child. But I've always wanted a skeleton, but I don't want to store one. They can be so big. So he's super small. I have him sitting on the can with a pumpkin. I went super simple on our mantle, twinkle lights, some creepy cloth, some things I already had like this cloche. I did get this owl skeleton from the 99-cent store. You guys know we made these scarf covered pillar candles from the Dollar Tree, and that's a battery operated candle in there. There's no way I would put a real candle next to our TV. It looks like one of them went out. I'm going to have to get another. some more pumpkins, and that fish skeleton was from the 99-cent store, as well as that little hand. Most of my pumpkins came from Target, and I just did the twinkle lights like I said. Just tried to keep it kind of simple, spooky, neutral, kind of apothecary. Those books were free from our library. They have an area where you can pick up free books, so I did that. And I just try to keep it kind of black and white. And the pumpkins I had in my hutch for my fall home tour, which you guys can find down below. I'll go ahead and link that because this is my second home tour in the last few weeks. Now let me show you guys just a couple more areas before we end our tour. So this is another pillow cover I picked up on Amazon, $2 and change. Took forever to get here, but it's really, really cute with the vintage character. It's on kind of a burlappy background. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the shelf over here above my bench. And I did the twinkle lights, of course. I tried to keep things that were really light up here because, as I've said before, I'm a little concerned about an earthquake being here in California. This little owl I picked up at the 99-cent store, and he fit perfectly in this cloche that I have. It's kind of a wire cloche. Now, I will tell you, my camera skills sort of deteriorated around this time in the tour because it was 1 o'clock in the morning. So I just have a few things up here, like I said, that are from the 99-cent store, and I just kind of put together my little Target planked pumpkin and a few things I had on hand. Those flowers are from the Dollar Tree. And I really like my hanging pieces above that. Those I got at a vintage market, and I got a really good deal on them, $8 a piece. I think they kind of look like hedgestones, so they work really well for Halloween. And then this is just our little area when we come in to store our shoes. And literally, this took me a couple minutes. I just threw the remnants over here. So thanks so much, you guys, for joining me for this collab and home tour. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I've started to decorate for Halloween. I'm sure I'll make some changes and bring those to you guys. So for now, I'll say farewell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.